So I do have a Dredger, and I also have a Shriekhorn. Yo, what's up, Ellen Bogan? This is very easy to keep, though, I think. The question is, how do I want to play this hand? Am I supposed to looting first, or am I supposed to Shriekhorn first? Thinking about it. So you think I should Shriekhorn first, right? Alright, I'll go Stomping Ground Shriekhorn then. I'm going to put a stop in their second main phase in case if that's when I want to activate it. Uh-oh. So this is some like prison nonsense. Yeah, I have a stop in second main. Seems like some shenanigans are going afoot. Oh, that one? I can probably beat that one. If that's it. Yeah, you're right, Trevor FTW. They have no mana floating. Alright, I guess I'm not casting Loam this game. Okay, then. It's not great. Alright. I can remove that stop now. Alright, now we just... Alright, a Stinkweed and a Ghast. That's pretty good. Alright, welcome to the part where my deck does not care about your Blood Moon. Do you kind of care about the fact that can't really cast anything? What just happened? You tell me. I'm not going to play around anger. I just think it's too hard to do that. If they have anger that only like clears these, I can probably still get more creatures later. So it's all fine. This is all fine. Okay. Do I care about that? No. Right. I was supposed to respond to the Bloodghast coming into play to see if I hit another Amalgam. It's too late for that. I guess I'm still supposed to do it because if I hit another... Alright, so that'll come in at their end step, which is actually better versus anger, which is kind of funny if you think about it. But I think I probably technically made a mistake right there. I'll chip in at their face for one, because I think turning the Bloodghast into hasters is pretty good. And I think they're going to be in a spot where I can potentially just like kill them with chip damage. Actually, I guess I was supposed to chip in with these as well because I have a land. No, I missed 2 damage then. Whoops. Alright, they are very dead. What's up, Sat? Or what's up? I was supposed to swing out last turn because the Bloodghast would come back. What? Did I just dredge after they conceded? What the... What the hell? What the hell? Why would it... I don't understand. Why, Moto? Why? You all just saw that, right? Like, I'm not being crazy. Yeah, Itai, I destroyed them. Like, that is not a good plan versus deck. Alright, here I think I'm going to side in, like, 2 claims. I won't undo. What else am I allowed to side out? What do y'all think? What can I side out? I think Nature's Claim is probably okay. Maybe I'm supposed to side in a Grudge for Chalice. Whoa. Why do it... Ah, God damn it. Mana Traders. These are the worst Ancient Grudges. Sup, Mob Wife? That's a sweet username. Alright, I think I actually just want Grudges because of Bridge and Chalice. I'm not sure I actually care about their moons. And yes, shout out to Mana Traders for loaning me the deck. That is true. What am I allowed to take out, actually? Like, I think I am allowed to take these out in this matchup, but what else am I allowed to take out? Sam says they can trim Amalgam, Bloodghast, Narcomoeba, or Loam. That seems kind of crazy, actually, but does anyone have any input on what I'm allowed to cut in the 30 seconds I have left? Yeah, I can shave a Loam, but then I'm actually... I'll be at 8 Dredgers. Payoffs that aren't chill. I'll side out 1 Horn, actually. Yeah, I think chill is too important in this deck because it's a way for me to kill them even through like their blood moons and stuff like that. Or their bridges and stuff. Alright, keep. Opponent mold to 6. Well, I don't think braiding a Horn is a good exchange for them, Colby81, so I'm not sure that actually matters. Sup, Nucleosynth. You missed Sad Naz earlier. We were sad because Ad Naz is like whatevs. Alright, that's fine. Okay, if this is all you have, I'm going to probably win. Just gonna Grudge and looting on my turn, probably. Alright, Mutavault Blood Moon deck kind of amuses me. Ooh, I was just thinking about how good Cathartic Reunion would be right here. And the answer is really good. This is kind of disgusting. I know. If I get Rav trapped, it's... that's not great, but whatever. We can recover. Yeah, Rav Trap is really, really good, I think. But I can rebuild sort of easily. It's fine. I just have to be careful about what's exiled. 2 Narcs and a Bloodghast are exiled. Ravnica Trap, yeah, indeed. Ravnica Trap. Do I place around a second Ravnica Trap? I feel like I kind of should, actually. Alright, I will. Alright. Varamir Foreskins, thank you for the follow. Should I continue to play around Ravtrap? I feel like I'm going to, but I might be spewing some here by doing that. Maybe it's just too bad to do that because if they top deck Chalice, they get to shut off my other stuff, so maybe I'm not supposed to. Alright. That's fine. I'm going to get an Amalgam at my end step and an Amalgam at their end step, so that's kind of funny. Alright, so I have one Grudge in my deck, but I can also burn them out still. Should I wait to draw the Grudge, actually? Hold on. So I can deal them 12 plus 1 Conflag more. So I'm racing them. And I have to mill my entire deck. But that's versus drawing a 1 of Grudge. That's kind of a tough one, I think, actually. What do y'all think? Oh, I have 3 Grudges in. Oh, but 2 are here and 1 is here. So I have 0 Grudges left. No, all of the Grudges are gone. So I can't actually get rid of this bridge. So never mind. Never mind. So this is the correct play. I figured it out. Not great. Not great. Creeping Chill is pretty unreasonable. I agree with that. Oh, whoops. Damn it. Misclick. I was supposed to just looting that turn, I think. Alright. Yeah, that sucks. What? Why did that happen? Okay, that's fine. I can dredge my entire deck. Well, I don't know if you know stock dredgeless, but they contain no green sources that can be cast under Blood Moon. So I don't think that's like actually reasonable. Right, 1, 2. Wait. I just killed myself. Oh my god, I'm so dumb. Okay. This plan made sense, except for the fact that I needed to play a land to get my mana. So I should have actually really thought about it instead of... Well, they also should have chaliced on 1 last turn, but that's unrelated. Wow, I can't believe I did that. That sucks. Alright, whatevs. I'll go down to 8, play a land, go down to 7. Alright. That was really bad. It's almost always the wrong play. Sad panda. Alright. It's really hard to cast any of my like answers. I accidentally decked myself because I thought I had lethal conflict, but I had to play my land to get the second red, so it was actually short 1 lethal. Trigger of FTW. This is a bad hand too. Suppose this is what I deserve for playing pretty bad. Don't think E is good here, no. I'm on 4 cards. Alright. 1, 2. Ooh, a luck counter from my opponent. The problem with bringing in Claim is I think diluting your engine more is not even that great. Jaya Ballard Task Mage. I see. Alright, so I know I bottom 3 cards and I don't want to draw any of them, so I'm not going to crack my fetch yet. Maybe I'll draw Cathartic Reunion. Also, I don't think Claim is great when their plan is to chalice on one a reasonable amount of the time. Exactly. Spellskate. Let's see. Raft Trap. Alright. Gonna fetch up another one and loam this back. This is gonna be a hard one. This deck? Shrug. I don't know, I guess it's a deck full of cards and some of them are like good versus me. Alright. It's at 7. I guess I could actually play Stinkweed and start pinging that down one by one so I don't get ulted out of the game. That sucks. Probably dead now to the ult. I mean, I guess I hypothetically am not dead, but it seems really, really, really hard for me to win. Alright. That's actually good, I think, in some... Oh! No, it's not good. Never mind. Damn it. Just gonna play Gorge and say go, I guess. Maybe I need to keep cards in my hand for a Conflag. Alright. Guess that's the plan. Feel dead. Because it only takes 3 spells to kill me, which is not that many. Huh. Maybe they don't have any. Right. I'm not going to bring it back because of anger, but I guess if they're angering that anyways, I wouldn't really care that much, but maybe they'll just flood out and lose. Least cool is a good way of putting it, yeah. I'm going to check them. It's a little bit disrespectful, I agree, but I'm still going to check them. I'm going to just keep sandbagging for a Conflag. I think one thing that could potentially happen is like well, I was about to say one thing that could happen is that I need to get a Loam in the yard. I'm actually going to use the fetch to protect my creatures from anger again. Do I want the salvage in my hand? Probably not. I guess I do actually. Alright. I'm testing this for real. Sad Naz was the donation deck earlier, and it was sad. Chalcen 2 or Chandra? If it's Chandra, I'm probably dead, because that's probably going to find enough spells. Alright, so now Sad Naz, well, it's modern ad nauseum, but it makes people who play it sad, so I call it Sad Naz. This game is kind of a yikes. Where did it all go wrong? It's the real question. I really hope I just win with these mediocre beats, because their deck doesn't like actually do very much. Not that it's like terribly likely, but so I'm casting this to bin it so I can dredge 4 again this turn. Well, they just implemented the London Mulligan on Magic Online, so the format looks weird now, I guess, is what's going on. I should have died like 3 years ago. I think if my opponent hadn't sacrificed their Chandra to Emblem ASAP, I actually would have lost this game fairly easily, but, you know. I also did not play this match perfectly, to be perfectly clear. But Well, I mulled to 4, and my opponent emblemed to Chandra when they had no other gas. So this is why the game looks like this. This is pushing a record for longest time alive. Alright, if they have a Rav Trap, they're going to trap here, I suspect. This is kind of an insane game, if you think about it. Alright. Maybe should not have dredged just to blind draw Conflag. Oh. Okay, yeah, that's actually a really good point, Alan. It's a really good point. But we're going to attack with all our creatures, and I think my opponent's dead. Yeah, no, that was probably a better play. Wow, I can't believe that win happened. Actually, I guess I can believe it. The way I can believe it is because their deck, like... Well, they killed their best threat, right? They killed their Chandra to make an emblem with no backup gas, and then they bricked forever. So I guess I can believe it. Humans. Alright. If it's humans... Ooh. Probably should just mull, right? Like... If one of my top 2 cards is a Dredger, this hand's really good, but... On the draw versus humans, I probably can do better. Alright. I'm gonna ship, even though I think it actually is kind of close. This is worse, I think, in almost every way. Alright. This is fine. And I'm going to put Amalgam. Alright. I think I should put Amalgam and... It's kind of close. This should go... Maybe I just discard the Bloodghast too. And just be mono enablers. That sounds kind of good, actually. Alright. I've done it. I don't know if that's right. I actually want to really find a land, so I'm going to fetch for Stomping Ground and play Looting. Alright. It kind of sucked. Well, we didn't know they were humans for sure. It's just the bot tends to be somewhat accurate if they haven't played for a while. Right. Please no Thalia. Thalia would be really good. You know, I asked really nicely, I feel like. I feel like I asked really nicely. Alright. I feel like I'm gonna die in a horrible, horrible death. So I'm on a 2-turn clock. So I need to mill chill and then draw a land next turn, but also have a... So I need to mill... Alright, I guess we'll see what I mill, but I'm probably dead. I don't think I'm completely dead, I think I'm just mostly dead. I think that actually literally kills me deterministically even through a blocker. So what can I mill? Well, that ain't it. Well, that was pretty impressive. I got killed on turn 4 with disruption. These and these strike me as very, very, very good. I think I'm going to shave on a Loam. Actually, let me see which hearts I can get rid of. Does anyone else have experience sideboarding with this deck? What else am I allowed to take out in this, specifically this matchup? I guess. What else am I allowed to take out, you think? Does anyone have any advice? I guess I'm allowed to shave like one Bloodghast, right? Don't need E. I could actually also believe that. What else should I take out? So I've taken out a Bloodghast and a Loam. Shave one chill. Really? Isn't this matchup all about racing? I find it kind of hard to believe. The matchup you win with Lightning Axe. Darkblast and Conflag for the win. I'll take out a Shriekhorn instead. I find it really hard to believe that you should take out a Creeping Chill in this matchup. I also thought Explosives was for this matchup. Yo, late. Thank you for the follow. Well, so the problem with this sideboard guide is that it doesn't have engineered explosives, right? I'm going to put the explosives in my deck, and then if they turn out to suck, well, that's, you know, a problem. They did not want to side out Loam, so I won't do that. Yeah, exactly. I think... Oh, did I... Oh, shoot. I don't know what happens. I probably did not get to sideboard then. Alright, well... So, for those of you who don't realize what happened, I did not click in time, so I don't think I got to sideboard. Which makes my plan a lot worse. Right. I don't think I have any sideboard cards in my deck right now. Yeah, that's the plan. You don't say I should keep this hand. You don't say. Alright. Gonna get Stomping Ground, obviously. I don't think I mean, so I had the 62 card deck before I clicked on anything. Well, that's not creatures. I think EE is good in this matchup. Fernando, I didn't click in time to finish sideboarding. That's what happened. But you know, that's okay. That's my fault. It sucks. I think I'm supposed to just draw a land and try to loam. So the reason I think trying to draw land and loaming is good is because I don't think... Oh, that's kind of a problem. EE would be really good here, that's all I'm going to say. Oh yeah, I could be a sideboard. No, I'm like 99% sure. No, I'm 100% sure. Five, 8, 9, 10. All right. Yeah, I think EE is actually pretty good, and it's probably for this matchup. All right, opponent. Had enough. Had enough. I don't know what would have happened if my deck had been configured correctly, but the draw was pretty good. I might have still died anyways. I don't know. It's pretty tough all around, I think. I also did not play that perfectly. Alright. We have 2 more matches with this deck. Deck is obviously pretty good. It feels like it's improved a lot, actually. I don't know. It's just really easy to have a coherent, powerful draw, even with like a hate answer. So, it feels really, really, really good now. This is Trophy Leader, playing Is It Phoenix, I think. This looks like a keep to me. It's a little bit slow in the draw, but I have Reunion plus these two. It's really not going to mulligan. Does our opponent have a 61 card deck? 54 plus 7 is 61. Alright, that's interesting. I wonder if they've always been playing 61 card Is It Phoenix. Maybe they're playing something else. I don't know. $10, $30, $10, $23, $40, $42. No, they had 60 in their Phoenix list. They rolled to 6. Probably a mistake you do it all year. Orca form. I don't usually go to weekly legacy anymore, so I don't know. Ooh, welding jar. So it's a hardened scales deck. Back when I was going like between 12 and 20, depending on the store and the day. I don't really go anymore though. Steel Overseer is a good card. I am in the DC metro area, yeah. Perfect draw. I don't know. Just... I can't really tell you why I don't go anymore. I just don't. Alright. I might have to conflag a bunch of stuff next turn. We'll see what their board looks like, I guess. Spellskite. I see. Man, Overseer when it lives is so good. It's not that. What do I do when not streaming or manipulating numbers? I've watched a lot of movies lately, actually. And I read books. Sometimes watch anime. I don't know. I do a bunch of things. What movies? I don't know, like tons. I could conflag this for 5, this for 2. Then they would just spellskite here and then use Welding Jar. So that does not strike me as really effective. I think I'm supposed to try to build a big board eventually. So I'm going to get these 3. Play this. So I'm not going to return it. The reason is I'm going to put Bloodghast or Prized Amalgam in the graveyard. And I'm probably going to discard the Thug as well. So I have a stop on their second main. And that's when we're going to crack the fetch. I might be dead. Like, if they have Scales or a Ballista or Hanger back, this might get out of control pretty quickly, but we'll see what happens. You want to be like me when you grow up? Are you not grown up yet? Because... the streaming service, the Criterion Collection. I don't know what that is, but hopefully you find something you like on it. That's my favorite Legacy deck at the moment. Probably Grixis Buried Alive Phoenix. I think it's the combination of sweet and good. Matt, aren't you older than I am? Actually, I'm not sure about that. You might not be, I suppose. Oh, you're not. You're like 5 years younger than I am. Why did I think you were older than I was? Well, in some ways you are older than I am, JW Halla. I do not own a house. And yeah, that's great. If you feel like a kid and you want to feel like a kid, that's fucking great. Don't let anyone stop you. Don't let anyone stand in the way of your dreams. Alright. Are they gonna graft onto their ballista? Yeah, don't let your memes be dreams. Exactly what Eddie said. Exactly. Should you let Walking Ballista stand in the way? Probably not. I'm lazy. I'm gonna do it now. I'll take 5 to my face. I'm pretty... Oh no. What? I took 3, in fact, I see. And then 2 damage. I feel like I'm in not good shape. So I can conflag Overseer for 3. Then conflag... The goddamn spell guide is so infuriating. I guess I could Loam. Conflag. If I play a land, I go down to 7. If I play Loam, I go down to 6. I fetch. Yeah, I should target the spell guide for 1 damage, right? That's what I'm figuring out. So if I play the land, I go down to 7. Play Loam, go down to 6. Go up to 9 cards in hand. I can go 3, 1, 2. I guess I could also attack first and see what they do. Which is probably the correct play. Yeah, I do not expect them to block there almost ever. If I conflag everything at their face, what happens next turn? So I can conflag for 9. It doesn't seem very good, especially since the chill is worth more damage next turn. I would have to deal 1 damage to the Spellskite, essentially, is what I think Alan's saying. I don't think that's very good, actually, so I'm not going to do it. If I do 1 at Skite, 8 at face, I have no hand, and the chill is worth 3 more damage next turn, right? So I shouldn't even really do that. I kind of feel like that's not a good play, so I'm not going to do it. I didn't work it out completely, obviously, but it doesn't seem like a good play to me, so... I agree. But I feel like just removing some creatures off the board is good. Could be wrong, though. I'm 2-1 with Dredge. Yeah, 2-1. And then I was 3-2 with Sad Naz Alatar earlier. No, I did not lock in anything for Niagara yet. Yeah, exactly. I don't know, maybe you were right, Asa Snyder. Asa Snyder. Animation module. Alright, so I think winning through the combat. Oh, actually, now I'm gonna be two-shot by that ink moth. The thing is, if I hadn't killed the ballista, then I could never block it with creatures anyways. So I think I actually had to kill the ballista. Alright, so that's kind of interesting. Alright, so I need a Narc, essentially. Yeah. Alright. So I'm dead now, right? I was looking for a Narc in 6 cards. Yeah, no, I think now... Didn't realize about the Inkmoth thing. If I'd realized that, I think your play is actually right as well. Because it was going to be so hard to do anything about that thing. Anyways, I think this matchup gets close to unlosable post-board. Don't quote me on that. Basically, I think if you stop them from having traction versus you, I don't think you can really lose. I'm going to take these out. Basically, I'm going to morph into a Jund style deck. If I'm going to do this, should I take out Creeping Chill? I feel like I should, actually. I feel like if I just kill all of their stuff, how could they ever win? I mean, like, obviously they can still win, but I think it's a lot harder for them, right? What do you want to decide out for the EE, Ferrando? Because I'm kind of diluted as it is, right? Am I allowed to dilute even more? So trying not to time out on the sideboard submission this time, unlike in our last match. All Shriekhorns, 1 Ghast. I guess I can take out the Thug for 1 E. E seems not that great to me, though, like, frankly. I think E is kind of awful. Darkblast seems incredible, actually. Imagine if I had just gotten to Darkblast that Steel Overseer, Frando. So, in a post-board game, am I supposed to keep a hand that looks like this? It's essentially a 3-card, 4, 5-ish card hand. Where I can kill 2 things and then not do much. Maybe that's good enough. Tau GD, thank you for the follow. What do y'all think? Am I supposed to keep? Don't know. No. 1 vote for no. Yeah, I guess I can chip. There was a Dredger. There was a Dakmor Salvage for Endo. Obviously, it's not a great one, but it felt like Cliffy and felt like it made this deck and Adnaz way better. But I don't know in general. Go to 5. Yeah, probably correct to ship this. If I had a second land, I think this would be a slam dunk, but I don't. This hand is great, so we're going to keep. I'm going to put Narcomoeba and Conflag back into my deck. Yeah, we're like casting Brainstorm. This hand's insane. Like, just looking for a land, obviously. Almost any land I think is good enough. I don't know. I'm like, keep. This can go, what did I say? This and this. With Dredge, Cliffy. Wow, sounds fucking great. Yeah, I guess I'm just relearning the lesson, which is you should just mulligan all of your bad hands in high-powered formats. Alright. This actually really sucks. Because the cage shuts off the flashback on Ancient Grudge. I'm gonna have to take blind draws to look for more answers to cage, but that's okay. I guess I have looting, but I do want my land, so I'm not even incentivized to even cast looting next turn, I think. Yeah, what's up, Fresh Tings? And Zack Attack Fire, I don't know. I'm not dredging. Oh, that's really nice. Right, let's see what they do this turn. I guess, actually, if I grudge now and they don't have another artifact, or sorry, if I claim, no, if I grudge now, they don't have another artifact, their Opal doesn't have for mana, so I should actually grudge now. Does that sound right to everyone? Sounds right to me. Like, basically, my grudge is going to trade for the jar almost no matter what. But if for some reason they don't, yeah. If for some reason they didn't do that, obviously killing the cage is great, so I don't know. Yeah. Gonna upkeep my, there's a stop right here. I almost always have the upkeep stop on. Sometimes I have a draw step stop to like port my opponent during my own draw step. Right, hanger back. How funny. They couldn't do it the other way. I think I'm just going to cast Looting and try to go way over the top instead of grudging the... How do you use Grudge versus a cage? The answer is you can't. Sort of sucks, but the land is fine. Do I want to play the land is the question. Kind of, actually. Hope I don't get caged again. If I do, it's going to be really, really debilitating. Alright, hope my opponent never draws the card Arcbound Ravager, is my take on this situation. What did I side out all of the chills? I did. I did not side out the Conflags though, right? Alright. Guess I need to like try to build up a big attack. Alright. Guess that's acceptable. They're already at 24. If I give them 2/1/1s, is it even that bad for me? I guess it kind of is bad. Alright. Well, I can't kill Scales right now, but maybe next turn I will. Although, I guess if I'm going to do that, I should actually force the block. Interesting, they didn't block. Okay. I see. Alright, I'm gonna have to start dredging Loams and probably have to build up for a big Conflag to kill them at some point. Final nub, it's made Dredge feel a lot better. Okay, winmore.com, like, that's true, but that doesn't really help the situation that's going on right now, right? Interesting. You load this matchup? Okay. I mean, like, that's understandable, but I think we're in kind of a bad situation, but it's not like... I mean, our opponent is hellbent, right? So there is that. I probably should have attacked first with all my creatures. Right, so I'm at 11. They're showing 5. I guess I died to a top deck Ravager. If I fetch down to 8... I'm thinking about fetching down to 8 and claiming one of the scales, essentially. I think that's probably correct. Yeah, I don't think we're in a good position, but soon I'm not going to be allowed to attack at all. Well, I guess sort of, but it's going to take a while to like actually kill my opponent. Oh, if they're not attacking, that's good for me, actually. So I guess I can actually Dredge Thug. Yeah, I think I would have gotten in for 6 as well, Cliffy. I agree with that. They could have, yeah. That is true. Right, I'm gonna close their graveyard because mine's taking up too much space now. So Loam, bang, bang, bang. Attacking doesn't do anything except get my creatures killed. Cliffy, you don't think I'm in bad shape? I think I am still, because it's going to take so long to kill them with conflags. Well, I sided out the chills, which might have been wrong Zac attack. If you think it's wrong, I'd be interested in hearing why. Ooh, that's not good. I think that just kills me. I mean, like, okay, so this is a force blocked, but everything can go on the Archbound Worker, so I've died. It's like super, super, super lethal. It's okay. So this makes 5 creatures. Five creatures. Yeah, it's like enormous amount of lethal. They didn't want to overkill me. You don't think Lightning Axe is too good? Alright, we have one more match. That didn't go great, but we also lost a match to humans because of Thalia. Thalia is really good. They can over 30 us. Yeah, I thought it would be some enormous number, Cliffy. And it was. 30 definitely qualifies as enormous. So yeah, basically there were... you would get... there was a 4/4 and a 5/5 hanger back. So that's 18. Plus the initial sacks. So that's 20, 22. Plus the opal. This league we've played against... what was the first match? We played against Red Prison, played against humans, played against Scales, and the first match was against what? I don't remember the first match anymore. Mono Red Phoenix? It was Mono Red Phoenix. Yeah. Playing against Jeff Cunningham. I see. Oh, this will be an adventure. Ooh, this hand's phenomenal. Stop ignoring chat, I guess. I don't know Tau GD. It might I mean, the baseline for humans is, I think, if your opponents aren't prepared. Fedge is his like writing username aside of Ranch. Like it's an old nickname, I think, from days, bygone days. I'm not claiming that I'm an expert about those days because I'm clearly not. But he did go by Fedge for quite a while. If you Google SCG, there's a lot of great articles written by him. Or search on SCG, rather, I guess. Obviously, you're going to keep. This hand's like freaking great. Oh, there's so many stops right now. But that was not a good draw. Yeah, I don't know. It isn't, but... versus an Arid Mesa, should I preserve my life total? That's kind of weird. I don't think it's necessarily burn, because Mesa, no 1-drop, is kind of a bad burn hand. Alright. I think... I guess I might need the mana later off of that, so I should chalk. I don't care, man. Like, you know, maybe I should care more, but I don't. Yeah, Dredge can play Mesa. In fact, it can play any red fetch lands, right? Winmore.com. So it could be Dredge. You know, I don't know. Could be Dredge. Could be Jeskai. Or Blue-White, I guess. Am I a nihilist now? I don't think I am, but it depends on who you ask, really, Ferrando. I don't consider myself a nihilist. Alright. Oh, what the hell? Paradoxical outcome, I guess, right? That was kind of funny. 1, 2, 1, 2, 3, 4. That was unexpected. It's not semblance. Alright. Well, that was very unexpected. Now I know exactly what I'm in for. I guess I maybe could have figured that out, but... I wonder if I'm going to die next turn. Signs seem to point to yes. Signs seem to point to that I'm going to die in a fiery grape shot. In which case my life total literally does not matter. So, fuck it. This is a bad vintage Dredge hand. I agree. I agree with that. All right, your turn. This is all I got. I feel so dead. Oh man, does he still not have the 2-drop? Because like, here's what matters in that deck: 2-drop and stuff, I guess. But really the 2-drop is the first part of it, I think. Because that would be a good play, Mark. That would be a good play. You're right, I should have gotten Blood Crypt. We're 2-2. We're playing against Cheerios now, and I think I'm going to die. Still no 2-drop. I feel like I should actually Loam this turn and just discard Dredgers to hand size, probably is what I should do. So I'm going to do that. Yeah, it's SRAM / Pure still. I think we might actually do worse than Adnaw's rap game audio. Even though I obviously think it's a better deck. Wait, hold on. 7, attack for 8. That's so sick. I'm actually 1 point short. Right, so I could hypothetically, hear me out, Conflag for 7, and then attack for 8, but that's 15. Maybe I'm supposed to do that anyways. Sorry. I can only conflag for 6 because I do need the land drop, right? Yeah. Okay. I guess I'm still supposed to do it for 6, probably. Put them to 2. Guess I'm not gonna have time to cast this chill. All right. I was trying to figure out if there was something better I could have done. It didn't look like it. Right. Alright, so if they brick one more turn, we'll have a turn 4 kill, but I feel like I'm dead this turn. I just can't fathom a scenario where I'd be alive. I mean, I guess I can fathom it, which is all of the 8 of the 2-drops are in their bottom, like, 40 cards or so, but... You know, it is what it is. These are the chips I have. I'm throwing them out on the table. The guy smokes a fork? I don't even understand that reference. Can you tell me what that's a reference to? SRAM smoking a fork? Let me go pull up a picture of SRAM. What the hell? I've literally never noticed that. He has the fork in his expertise as well. It's important to always have the right tool for the job. This one's for picking my teeth. Alright. Whoa! Wow, Jeff bricked off. That is very lucky, I think. Alright. These seem good. These seem good so you don't get insta-killed. What am I allowed to side out? Board an EE. Just so I can E for 0, I guess. So many cards, and I don't think they're particularly effective. So I basically want to nut draw my opponent, right? Like, I guess maybe I'm allowed to shave a Loam, a Darkblast, you wouldn't have Axe? It seems like killing the 2-drop is better. I don't think Claim is good. Like, Ferendo, think about it. I think Claim is actually atrocious. Why would they even have Rip in? Like, I don't think their deck... It doesn't make logical sense. Does Cheers really play Rip? I guess I don't know. Let me go look. I really feel like they don't play Rip. I feel like that's just maniacal. I feel like their deck can't actually afford... Yeah. Exactly. I don't think it makes sense to put Rip into that deck. Alright, I'm going to side out another Loam. Sorry. I'm going to have matching Loams in, and I'll side out one Ghast. So 1, 2, 3, 4. I guess a Loam is better than a Darkblast, probably. Anyways. Okay. This seems like a keep. So I'm going to looting, looking for a land, obviously. If I get killed on turn 2, that's fine. I don't think you're allowed to mulligan this hand. Because A, it has disruption, and B, it also has a fast kill. So, like, this is basically a good hand. And I think it's a good enough hand even with a London mulligan. That makes it harder. Should I just leave up Axe? Probably, right? Yeah, I'm gonna leave up Axe. Stop in my main phase. It doesn't really matter, obviously, but I always do find that sort of funny. Yeah, I'm gonna leave up Axe because I also get to discard Thug this way if I want to. So, like, yeah, I think they are going to play their 2-drop every time here. If it's pure still Paladin, it's actually, like, sort of good for me. Because pure still only triggers on the equipment coming into play, or the whatever coming to play. They didn't do it. Alright, now I'm going to looting, I think. Continuing to leave up Axe. Yeah, I don't think playing Sphere is actually that great. I can't exactly formulate why. Because I think what actually happens a lot of the time if you play Sphere there is it gets Echoing Truth and you get killed. You should analyze the situation, is my counterpoint. I still have a Darkblast left in my deck. The Doe. If you cast the Sphere there, they get to use their 2 mana for free if they have Echoing Truth. Now they have to find Echoing Truth and another 2-drop. So I think this lines up my cards really well to do this. I can't exactly explain why I think that's correct, except for the explanation I gave, but it feels really suspicious that my opponent would just not do anything right there. It feels a lot like Echoing Truth, and it also feels like my opponent deduced that what's the correct term for it, I guess? Anyways, now I'm going to Cathartic. Right, I think that concession might be a little bit premature, but it's a 3-2. I basically just think it's so hard for their deck to beat the Lightning Axe on their first 2-drop that, like, you should just leave it up a lot of the time. And also because once I do that and I kill the 2-drop, once they try to go for it, I can untap and then play the Damping Sphere. And then, so this forces them into a position where next turn they have to have exactly Echoing Truth, 2-drop, and another land, and a 0-drop afterwards. If I play Sphere there, all they need is just the Echoing Truth into 2-drop, into a 0-drop, into potentially kill me. That's how I felt about it, essentially. I don't know if that is a good explanation or not, but it's the explanation of why I did what I did. Vivarius, that's a good way of putting it. It's basically making... Ooh. I was opening the 3-2 chest. I think that is actually worth something. Thank you, Eric Landon. Oh, that is a nice one. So we went 3-2 with both decks. Kind of didn't play well versus Scales and got nut drawn by humans. But I think Dredge is freaking great. I don't know, like, feel like it's going to be everywhere at the Pro Tour for a good reason, because you just saw how those games went. Like, now you're really, really, really consistent, I feel like. And it basically, the analogy, I think, is Preordain versus Brainstorm is the difference between Vancouver Mulligan and London Mulligan. That's obviously a simplification, but it feels like it's an enormous power level difference. I think, let's see, next Monday I'll probably stream some more Modern. I don't know what decks. I might see what comes out of the Modern events this weekend / aka the Moto Challenge. I wonder if some 5-0 lists are going up. I watched Canister play Narset Cannon, and it still didn't look very good. I think what the London Mulligan did to that deck was raise it from completely unplayable to just below playable, in my opinion. That's sort of what it looked like when I was watching those matches, but, you know, I could be wrong, obviously. Narset Enlightened Master is such a sweet card. I don't really understand why it exists, but it is a sweet card. The Narset Cannon. Anyways, I think I'm gonna pay it forward to someone else streaming Modern. Let's see who is doing that. Alright, it looks like Corey is, so we'll pay it forward. Corey the MTG. Anyways, yeah, good night. Hope everyone has a good one.